When did a higher-up admit they were completely wrong? Our battalion commander, Colonel Marcus Stone, was old-school Army. 30 years in, Vietnam veteran, believed in doing things by the book. No exceptions, no shortcuts, no questioning orders from above. When we deployed to Iraq in 2004, he implemented strict rules. No unauthorized contact with locals, no deviating from patrol routes, no accepting gifts or food from civilians. Hearts and minds is not our mission, he'd say. Security is. Our platoon sergeant, Staff Sergeant James Murphy, disagreed completely. Guy had grown up in Chicago neighborhoods where community policing worked. Understood that trust builds better intelligence than fear. Murphy started small acts of rebellion. Stopping to talk with shopkeepers. Accepting tea from village elders. Learning basic Arabic phrases. Sharing MREs with hungry kids despite direct orders not to fraternize. Colonel Stone was furious. Called Murphy into his office 3 times, threatened Article 15s. "You're compromising operational security with this touchy-feely garbage," he screamed. Murphy kept doing it anyway. Quietly, carefully, but consistently. His squad started getting tips about IED locations, warnings about planned attacks, information that saved lives. Meanwhile, the rest of our battalion was getting hit constantly. Ambushes, roadside bombs, sniper attacks. We had the highest casualty rate in the brigade. Morale was in the toilet. The breaking point came during a particularly bad week. 3 separate IED attacks, 5 soldiers wounded, 2 killed. Same stretch of road we patrolled daily, hitting the same spots repeatedly. Murphy's squad was assigned to that route the next morning. He requested permission to alter the patrol pattern, use local intelligence he'd gathered. Colonel Stone denied it. Stick to the assigned route, no deviations. 2 hours into patrol, Murphy's local contacts warned him about a massive IED buried at the 3rd checkpoint, exactly where the colonel's route would take them. Murphy radioed back to base. "We have credible intelligence about an explosive device on our assigned route, requesting permission to bypass." "Negative. Intelligence is unverified. Proceed as planned." Murphy made a command decision. Diverted the patrol 6 blocks south. Avoided the IED completely. Probably saved 8 lives. Colonel Stone was waiting when they returned. Court-martial paperwork already drafted. "You directly disobeyed a lawful order. You're done, Sergeant." That's when the EOD report came in. They'd found the IED exactly where Murphy's sources said it would be. 500 pounds of explosives. Would have vaporized the entire patrol. Colonel Stone stood there reading the report. His face went white, hands actually shaking. Here was proof that Murphy's touchy-feely garbage had prevented a massacre. But Stone was too proud to admit mistake. Proceeded with the court-martial anyway. Murphy got reduced in rank, lost pay, nearly got kicked out. The real change came 3 weeks later. Intel officer presented analysis of casualty patterns. Units that engaged positively with locals had 60% fewer attacks. Murphy's approach wasn't just right, it was measurably saving lives. Brigade commander called a meeting. All battalion commanders present, laid out the data, made it clear that community engagement was now official policy. Colonel Stone requested private meeting afterwards. What happened in that room, nobody knows for sure, but rumors say he broke down completely. 27 years of rigid thinking shattered by one sergeant's common sense. Next morning, Stone called formation. Entire battalion present. What he said next, I'll never forget. "I was wrong. Completely, catastrophically wrong. Sergeant Murphy was right, and I nearly got good soldiers killed because of my pride." He restored Murphy's rank immediately. Put him in charge of developing new community engagement protocols. Made him a poster child for innovation in military tactics. Stone served 2 more years before retiring. Spent that time implementing Murphy's methods across the entire brigade. Casualty rates dropped by half. Local cooperation increased dramatically. At his retirement ceremony, Stone presented Murphy with a Bronze Star. "This man saved more lives by disobeying me than I ever saved by following orders," he announced. Murphy went on to become a colonel himself. Now teaches at the War College. Uses that Iraq deployment as a case study in adaptive leadership.